Just play something. Those are 3 words every piano player is scared to hear when they don't have a full song ready. You know that feeling. Your heart drops, your mind goes blank, and suddenly your fingers forget what to do. Let's stop overthinking this. You don't need a big masterpiece. You just need one cool riff. So in this video, I'm going to show you a simple, fun, and iconic rock riff you can play at the piano that will instantly get the party going, even if you're brand new. And if you'd like to have the PDF version of this video, you can grab it for free down below in the description. So first, let me show you the patterns I'm talking about. Have you figured out what this song is yet? This is the famous song Seven Nation Army by the White Stripes. This pattern is very powerful because it represents 90% of the song. So let's start with the chords we're going to be using, and we're actually going to be playing power chords with this. So this is why we're going to see the E5 or the chord with a 5. That means we're only playing 1 and 5 of every chord in this case. So the first one is going to be E5. So E5 is going to be E and B. Then we need to have a C5, C and G. Then we have a B5, B and F sharp. Then we have a G5, G and D, A5, A and E, and D5, D and A. So basically, we don't have any third in any chords. We're only playing the shell, the power chord for a rock song. Now, the first section of this riff, the verse actually, is going like this. So we have... Alright, so that's the first part. Very simple. Let's look at it. So we have E, E, G, E, D, C, and B. And it repeats over and over and over again. For now, we're only going to be playing single notes, just the melody I played here, because this is what's happening in the song. We have the bass looping this riff for this section. Later in this video, I will show you different arrangement that you can do to add some power chords to the right hand. But first, let's just play this. If you want, you can go with only the left, or you can double this riff with the right, playing just an octave right here. All right, so we have 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just like that. And repeat again. 3, 4 again. All right, you actually have the first part of this riff. You're gonna play this over and over again for the entire verse. Then at the end of the verse, we go into a pre-chorus with only 2 chords. Those 2 chords are gonna be the E5 and the A. And this is just right before we go into the chorus. So you're gonna go right here. So in 8 notes, we're just gonna be playing 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2. So we're building up to get to the chorus with those 2 chords. All right, so let's do it again. So we have 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and like this. In this case, I'm playing the chords on the right, just those 2, and the left, single note. You can add the sustain pedal too, because it's gonna be very amazing to add the build up in here. Yeah. So let's try going from the riff in the chorus into this section. It goes like this. One more time. Pre-chorus. And by the way, just as a reminder, if you'd like to have the PDF version of this video, you can get it for free down below in the description. All right, now that you have almost the entire song, we're only missing the chorus. This section is instrumental, and this is where all the intensity goes higher. We're going to be playing the first riff that we've learned in the verse, but we're going to add a second variation to this riff. So it goes like this. Just like that. So you see, we have the first section, which is the same, and we are adding, going back up before going down, just like that. So let's look at it. So we have the first section, E, E, G, E. That's good. Now the second part is C, going back up to D, C, and B, like this. All right, one more time, slower. And there you go. Now you have the full riff. All right, now that you have all the elements to play this song, the last thing I want to share with you is 3 quick arrangement ideas you can use to play this whole song. Just like in the original song, most of the riff in the verses is played by the bass. First thing, you could simply play just the left hand for a while, just like this. And just loop that. And you're gonna see everybody's gonna start singing the minute you play this. So you loop this for the entire verse. Once you get into the pre-chorus, you can just add the power chord we've talked about. And you go back to the bass. Since we're getting into the chorus, if you only want to do single note melody, you could maybe add just the octave on the right hand here, playing exactly the same thing as the left for the chorus. This way, you have single note here on the left for the verse, you have the pre-chorus here, and then for the chorus, you have both hands playing it. It just adds a little bit of intensity. The second idea I want to show you, this is where we start using the power chords I talked to you about earlier in the video. We're going to do the same thing. The left hand key is playing the riff, but on the right, we can actually add this power chord. So the E, we're going to play this inversion. Then we have C, and then we have B. So E, C, and B, and it's going to be twice the same thing. Let's see how it works with the riff. I'm going to do the riff for the verse first, then show you in the chorus. So for the verse, like this, and you loop this. So you play the power chords here, the C and the B, and it just adds a little bit of harmony over the left hand. Now let's do the same riff, but for the chorus, because now you have, this stays the same. You play those power chords, but when we get into the chorus, we have a second section here. And now, same thing on the right hand. It's just the left that changes a little bit with the riff. But it's a very cool way to just add a little bit more to whatever you're playing. And you can even mix it with the previous version. You could start only with the left, then add a power chord on the right, then use it into the chorus and see how it builds up the song. The last version I want to show you is full intensity, is if you want to add power chords to every single note of the riff, just like we would do on a guitar when we were playing the riff like this. So what you can do is actually have E, and then E, power chord of G, then going to E again, D, C, and B. So the first section here goes like 1, 2, like this. So it feels more rock. One more time. So that's for the verse, like this. So you loop this, then into the chorus, just same pattern, but we extend it. So first part, and then, and you go back up down, and to B right here. So all the same power chords here, but we're moving and following the left hand. Let me play this version slowly so you can see how it sounds like. Alright, thank you for watching, and if you've learned anything valuable from this video, please subscribe to the channel and like the video. It will help the channel grow and help more keyboard players just like you. Alright, bye for now.